comrade who understood the ANC, who understood what it means to be a member. I carry this label of a murderer. I'm not, but I carry this label. I can't say, because I'm innocent until proved guilty, I'm going to stay put. No. Anybody who says that, you know for a word that they are not ANC. It's staff riders. But I'm just saying, therefore, what is it? What do we do to intervene now? And if maybe even during conference itself, to impact on the question, what do we want to come out of the national conference at the end of December? So that indeed, this 55th national conference of the ANC becomes a defining event because of the product, what it will produce. The last thing I must say, comrades, is you've heard, all of us have heard all sorts of things being said. Some time back, some people started the notion that Nelson Mandela had sold out during the negotiations. He sold out, that's why we're having all of these problems. Later, you'll have other people say, this business of a constitutional democracy is wrong because it's taking power from the people who are elected, the direct representatives of the people. Therefore, what we want to have is a system of parliamentary sovereignty. It shuts down this constitutional court and all of that. You are giving powers to these judges to say no to something approved by the elected representatives. No. So completely overturn a system of government that the ANC put in place. Must go. That is accompanied by a sustained attack on the judges. Systematic offensive against the judiciary. What I'm trying to say, comrades, is we have not done, let me start somewhere else. We made a strategic mistake as the leadership of the movement during the time of the transition, 1994. And the strategic mistake we made was to believe that all of the people who had been on the other side, the old order people, they are defeated and they've surrendered, and now they'll go grumbling, but they can't do anything. Democracy will be in place and the ANC will be elected and all that. But we said also, it would be wrong to think there's none among them, the old order, who are not really happy with what has happened. So there will be an attempt at counter-revolution. And the way we visualized counter-revolution at the time was that it would be violent interventions by the old order to subvert the democratic revolution. Bombs and assassinations and things like that. And so that is the area we're going to focus on, this threat. At that time, there are 3 cabinet committees at the national level. One cabinet committee was on economic affairs, another one is on security, and so on, and so on, but 3. And Matiba made it an absolute point never to miss a meeting of the committee dealing with matters of security because of his preoccupation with this thing. There are people from the old order who will not have accepted this thing. They are going to come at us with bombs and guns and so on. So this committee, subcommittee of the NSA, of the cabinet, must really be very fair. He attended every single meeting of that particular subcommittee. But comrades, the strategic mistake was we didn't think that the counter-revolution would come at us from inside. We thought it was outside there, the Buramach and all of those people. Gandhi. It's in our ranks. And is active, hasn't died. It was those years, those days. So Comrade Jomo Dise and myself are given a task to talk to the chiefs of intelligence of the old order, which we did. Spoke to head of civilian intelligence to say, democracy is now with us, we are all reconciling and da. But in our ranks, in South African society, there are people, including in the ANC, that you infiltrated in the ANC. We suggest that you give us the names of those people, just the two of us. It's been agreed in the leadership of the ANC that just the two of us, JM and myself, will deal with this. We then talk to these comrades individually to say that we know that you worked for the system, but all is forgiven. So we're going to forget all of that, so that even your handler, if your handler comes to you to say do bad things, say go away, because my movement knows, and they've forgiven me. So you can't send me anywhere. That was the plan. So we talked to the Chief of Intelligence, say, in Civilian Services, National Intelligence Service. And he said, but both of you, you know very well that there is no handler of a spy who discloses the name of the spy. You know that very well. So sure, that's part of the trade. So you are not getting any names from me. And we never got. We went to Johan van der Merwe of the police, said the same thing, and he said, no. You're not going to get any names. And went to the military. I remember the general. Same thing. They gave us a list of 20 names. Here's a list of 20 names. The problem with these names is that it's John, Tabo, Sepo, that's all. Now, who is John? Who is Tabo? That's all they did. They gave us his first names. So we look at his first name, the Comrade Jayam, and some examine each one of them. And we thought we recognized four. That this one must be so and so. No. So indeed, we called these comrades individually. We talked to them. And all of them said, no, you got the wrong person. If you think I was an enemy agent, produce the evidence. Because you don't have it. No, comrades, no, me, I'm clean. That was the end of our effort. So all of the people who were infiltrated into the movement, we were never able to flush them out through that method. Even when we constituted the new intelligence services, the comrades working in the intelligence services managed to find 1, 2, or 3 or 4. The bulk they didn't. I'm saying, Comrade Billy, that we're looking for the